basically passion is like love. I mean, job is like marriage, is what I believe. Think about a relationship, right? This a feeling of starting a relationship seems to last forever, but like it goes away naturally. I mean, chemically, right? So when you marry someone, so like liking someone so much wouldn't be enough reason to decide to get married to the person. I believe if I wanna get married to someone, I'll never gonna be bad husband when I'm with her. So welcome to Talk with Alex. So this is episode 5. Without further ado, let me introduce our special guest today. So we have Soonmoon and Moon here. So thanks for coming.
Hi, thank you.
All right. I don't want to scare you, but today we're gonna talk about one of the biggest questions of our life: job, work, and career. Right. So that's why I brought you here. All right. Before you do that, well, how's it going?
That's good.
It's good.
Yeah, happy day.
Happy day. And you, Moon?
It's really cold outside.
I know.
But it's warm inside.
Warm inside.
Oh, I love that.
So usually in the beginning, I ask the guests to introduce themselves briefly. But today, I want to make it a little more special and a little more interesting. So I got my own reason to brought this a special guest here. So what I want you to do is this. Could you simply explain what your typical week looked like? Typical week.
Okay.
From Monday to Sunday, maybe. So what does it look like?
Maybe you can go first.
Right. You can go first.
My daily, like Monday to Sunday, I think it's really different every day. So sometimes I will go to tattoo shop work if I have customer. But if not, I will stay at home, like doing some design works. But I think almost day I spent outside with people, like running or meeting, talking, blah, blah, blah.
How about you?
I think for myself as well, like every single day is so different. Like when I wake up in the morning, I'm always asking myself, like, how do I feel?
Oh.
And then from that feeling, my body moves towards like what I want to do that day. So like if I'm feeling I just want to rest, then I'll just be at home and maybe go to nature, just take a break. And some days I really want to like fire, right? Go to 𝗔𝗹𝗲𝘅 class, or yoga, or do something experimental like with my life. So every day is different. And if I have a lot of work to do, then I do my work, because it's needed. So every day is different.
So if I may ask, can I ask you what the work is about?
My work is usually like video edit and art, like a lot of illustrations and depending on what kind of work, it's always different also. Sometimes modeling, sometimes I'm the one behind the camera, and it's always different. Yeah.
So you guys might be wondering what they're actually doing for a living. So I might ask them like for you.
Yeah.
So like you must been asked this question like pretty often, like, hey, so what do you do? And then I know like this is such one of the hardest questions to answer for ourselves, right? Because it's really complicated to just answer it by one word, right? So how do you normally answer them? So what do you do? What do you do for a living?
Oh, that's really hard question because I do lots of things like design and tattoo artist and also like Chinese teacher. So I will tell everybody same, like what I am doing.
Like everything like tattooist.
Yeah,
and
right.
Chinese teacher.
Yeah.
Designer.
And they will shock like, oh, so many things.
Right.
Yeah.
Like same thing must be happening to you too, Moon, right?
Yeah. It's the hardest question to answer because it's like different things coming together. But I usually just tell people that I'm doing storytelling and creation because it's like creation of everything, like video and like I think all that I'm doing, like yoga and meditation, art, it's all combining to a story. And that's how I just introduce myself usually.
Could you elaborate on this like a yoga thing?
So I think in my life, like as a lifestyle, I'm always in nature and I spend most of my time grounding in nature. So I kind of weaved that into my life, and I wanted to create spaces for my friends and people who also wants to experience nature together. And that's why I've been like creating workshops and gathering people. And yeah, that's like yoga and nature combined.
So then, can I call you like yoga instructor or?
I don't really want to address myself as yoga teacher because we are all like equal, I feel. But maybe someone who just guides the classes. So like maybe yoga guide.
Yoga guy.
Yeah.
That's good. Different.
And I like the word like storyteller. So then, what do you think is the most common misunderstanding about what you do?
About what I do, I feel like it's more about the lifestyle that I get misunderstood about. Like, for example, like, I mean, it's easy to judge when I'm traveling so much. Like, of course, like, I feel like everywhere I travel comes with an intention of me. I think each country is so different with my intention, but people may kind of misunderstand as me trying to run away from my home or like, what are you escaping from? But I feel that I think as long as I'm aware of what I want to do, then that becomes like a relationship between me and traveling and my work. And yeah.
And you recently went on a trip to Yangyang too, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, what was it like?
It was beautiful. I just went to this cabin in the woods, spent some time with like dogs, and yeah, even just a few days, I feel like recharged, like, and I feel more grounded, and a lot of questions in my mind. In just that short trip, I feel that a lot of things just came together, and like, okay, I'm going back to the city with a clear mind. So that's like my experience. Yeah.
For some reason, just listening to you just makes me feel calm here. Yeah, right?
That's good. Good to know.
It's like I'm like meditating. Like I feel like I'm in the zone, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right.
I can feel it.
Yeah. How about you?
Me?
Yeah. So, is there some common misunderstanding that people have about you or what you do?
Yeah. So many people think I'm easy to make money.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
As a tattooist, maybe?
Yeah, it's as a tattooist or Chinese teacher, everything like designer, because it's what I really, how to say, like, good at. So I can easily do it. And also, like you, I'm traveling a lot. And actually, I don't, I have lots of days, like free day, just not doing anything. So people say, how can you still like maintain your life with that like short part of working?
Yeah.
So
Like, is that a question about like financial state?
yeah, financial things. They ask about that,
Yeah.
and I said no, because I need to think about marketing and like some contents. So I'm not stop doing working. So always I'm thinking about working, but they don't know about that, how to say, like work journey. Yeah. So they have misunderstanding about that.
So as a freelancer, I mean, like three of us are like freelancers, right? So when we got no job, like we might be understood as we are, I don't know, making the money or something. So like, I mean, I'm asking you, as like your friend, I mean, friend to friend.
Yeah.
So like, how do you feel like when you got a day without things to do? Do you feel like, how do I put it? You feel like nervous or anxious, or you sometimes feel, feel free relaxed. So how does it normally go?
It always comes in seasons, and even the process of me like feeling nervous and like worrying about not having enough for my future. I feel like it's all a process to overcome. And then sometimes I feel like it's okay. Like I feel fine. I feel happy with what I am, where I am. And sometimes I'm like really nervous. Sometimes it's always coming like comes and goes, but it's really about grounding.
So what's that like for you?
I don't really worry about this.
Wow, that's amazing.
I knew you would say that.
Yeah,
I saw you.
because I never stop working. I'm still thinking about it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And if like I have free time, no works, I will find to do another things like opposite things, like exercising or meeting some people's
Yeah.
like totally different with me, so I can get some inspirations and insights.
Yeah.
And I can put like lots of things inside
So
me.
So it could be your asset in the future. And some resources, right?
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
can study, be a better person.
So like people, most people, especially in Korea, they value, security and stability, right? When it
Yeah.
comes to career, for example. I mean, especially. Then how did you begin like what you do right now?
Actually, I love getting tattoos, and I think it's gonna be so cool if I use my design and I did it myself. So I started to learn tattoo, and then suddenly my company was broke. How to say, right?
Went down?
Yeah, went down. So I became a tattoo artist.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
so it wasn't planned.
Yeah, it was not.
So when the company went down and then you were like laid off, right?
Yeah.
And then your first thought was not to find another company but to decide to become a tattooist, right?
Yeah, just keep going because I learned,
Yeah.
I studied tattoo. So, maybe this is like how the 운명.
Oh yeah. So did you also dream of becoming a tattooist like as a kid or? when
No, never.
So you were majoring in design back in college years?
Oh yeah, I studied visual design in uni. And then after that, because I love draw some cute illustration and make something, so I just keep doing design things. And then, suddenly tattoo artist.
Then, just for example, it's a hypothetical question, right? If the company didn't happen to, be in this difficult situation,
Yeah.
and then let's say you could, secure your job, right?
Oh, yeah.
Do you think you'll end up as who you are right now, or?
Oh, no, I think I will just maintain two things, like two jobs. So company after company, I will do tattoo. And in weekend, I can do it.
How did it all start?
Long journey, but I used to be in film production.
Okay.
Because my dream was to be a film director. And then I think it was a long journey before I realized that it was taking too much of my health and my mental stability, my emotions. So I quit my job. When I quit my job, I started traveling right away. And that was when I realized okay, this is the life I want to live. Because when I was traveling, I was meeting a lot of people and constantly being creative, and I get all these different ideas. I'm learning so much about life, philosophy, about nature, and I felt that this was very aligned to my values. And maybe in the future I might make a film, but for now it feels aligned. And then me just telling that story of what I love started to attract things that were aligned to my values. And that is how it started. But my dream is actually to just surf.
To surf? Oh.
To be a surfer.
Oh, so cool.
Yeah.
So when I ask my friends what their dream is, half of them answer me a dream? You grew up, man. And then the half of them is to buy a house in in Seoul along Han River. But I don't think I've really listened to this kind of answer recently. To surf.
Yeah, just be near the waves and the waters and just surf and enjoy beach life. That's why the shell
What is your dream, Soonmoon?
Just keep like happy life every day. Enjoy your life. Have the big dreams, but yeah, just be happy.
That is a big dream, you know.
Yeah, and give other people positive energy. So make other people happy too. That's my dream.
Could you ask me what my dream is?
Yes, what's your dream?
My dream is to become a funny grandpa.
Oh,
That's my
so
big
cute.
dream.
Yeah, yeah.
Funny grandpa, like full of interesting stories. And then I want to be the best friend of my grandkids.
Okay.
Do you have any story right now that you would tell?
To my grandkids, I'll tell them the story about how we met and then had a conversation about job and career when in my early 30s.
Sweet.
I was telling my friend about my age. I'm turning like a mid-30s right now in a couple of months. So I was kind of, just whining, right? So, hey, man, I'm getting old, man. And then, so let's say our lifespan is 100 years. I'm like a third through. So like every character has been introduced to my movie. And then all I gotta do is to just make story out of them. But like what he told me that you have no idea what kind of story you're gonna build, like something like that. And then those characters might have some, I don't know, twist. There's gonna be some new characters coming up like you. Because like a month ago, if you, rewind the clock back, we had no idea we were gonna have a conversation like this in this place, right? Magical.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
I never saw it coming. And then after I started this YouTube channel, and after I started this show, and then one of the happiest thing, the luckiest thing that I am feeling right now is to just find this people full of interesting stories. I feel like I'm such a lucky bastard. Because I know my job is to just uncover and unveil the stories from you. So yeah, let's talk about you more rather than talking about me.
I'm also curious about you.
Please.
How did you start your journey?
Well, long story short, I've had many dreams in a job wise. I've always wanted to become a musician. So I was in a band and then I once became a DJ, but I realized that I'm not talented enough. I thought I'm not good enough, right? So I just put this in music / passion as my hobby, and then I was trying to find out what I'm really good at, so I can be needed, right? And then it was the language, it was English, because like I said earlier in one of the videos, I was self-taught when it comes to English. And then I just want to prove and then show people that everybody can make it, because I'm such a dumb kid, and then if I made it, everybody can make it. So I found this is what I'm good at, and then I can make living out of it. I can just feed myself.
Yeah.
And then that's how I just started the community that I run. And then the members there have told me that, so you are wasting your stories because it's so waste only us listening to this. You have to spread it out. More people deserve this story.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, why not? And then one thing led to another. This is where I am right now. I really am enjoying this journey. Just so fun, right?
Yeah.
Good choice.
Just fun. So in my life, the priority number one is whether it's fun or no. And this is fun, so fun.
Yeah.
I can't help asking you this question because I believe that the listeners are mostly Koreans, and then we are really worrying about the so-called work-life balance, right? So how do you take care of your work-life balance?
Sometimes I feel that even when you're playing, you're just having fun. It becomes a part of your work.
Exactly.
It brings opportunities, brings connection, and you kind of blend fun, play, and work, everything together. So it's not separate.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I've been asked this question quite often as well from members. And so how do you just take care of your work-life balance? And then I know that they might hate it when I say that, but I tell them I don't think I don't have work-life balance because I don't work. I don't think I've ever 출근ed. I just do my stuff, and then I never did this labor, right? I just do what I do, and then that eventually just feeds me. But I don't think, have I 출근? I don't think I ever 출근. I think it's It's happening to you too, I guess.
It's just daily life for us.
So the term like a work and life balance, it seems like there's a work here and then life here, and then it looks like we have to make a balance between them, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Why do we have to, separate ourselves into two, right? That's my question.
I think it's really about like interweaving both. Like our work becomes our life, and life becomes our work. The process of just living our life. And when we see it that way, it feels more like we can also have fun and doesn't become something that we dread. And there's so many different ways to make work experimental. And even though sometimes we can be confined to feeling like we have to do things like a certain way, but there's just so many different choices in life. So like a vast amount of we can do differently to make it interesting for us. And that kind of separates us, and it doesn't feel like work. It just feels like daily. Every day.
채널의 구독자 질문을 한국어로 좀 잠깐 진행을 하는데 구독자분이 이렇게 질문을 해주셨어요. 문님 한 분인가요? 두 분인가요? 에게 질문이 있습니다. 취미를 일로 만드는 것에 대해서 어떻게 생각하시는지 여쭤보고 싶습니다. 이렇게 질문을 주셨어요.
저는 너무 좋다고 생각을 하는데 일단 그 취미를 내가 얼마나 사랑하는지 얼마나 좋아하고 이 일을 얼마나 오래 할 수 있는지를 좀 생각해봐야 될 것 같아요. 그럼에도 불구하고 내가 정말 오래 이 일을 할 수 있다 한다면 저는 너무 좋고, 왜냐면 이 취미가 곧 제 일상이 되는 거거든요. 그래서 매일매일 해야 되고 이 취미로 인해 스트레스도 받을 수 있지만 내가 좋아하는 일이기 때문에 더 쉽게 극복할 수 있고 뭔가를 더 배우고 싶어하는 열정도 더 생기고요. 이 일이 나중에는 언제가 될진 모르겠지만 뭔가 내가 잘하는 일로까지 발전할 수 있는 기회도 충분히 있다. 그래서 저는 취미가 일로 변했을 때 되게 좋은 안 좋은 것도 있지만 이제 좋은 에너지가 훨씬 더 크다.
안 좋은 건 뭐가 있을까요?
안 좋은 거는 그 취미가 싫어질 수 있죠. 내가 왜 이걸 해서 막 이렇게 후회할 수는 있지만 사실 저희가 어떤 일을 해도 다 힘들잖아요. 다 힘들고 다 스트레스 받고. 근데 차라리 그럴 거면 내가 좋아하는 일에서 스트레스 받자. 그게 더 좋은 에너지로 바꾸기 쉬운 것 같아요.
그런 말이 있잖아요. 너가 좋아하는 걸 해라 그러면은 You're never gonna work a day. 뭐 이런 그런 말도 기억이 나는 것 같고. 문님은 혹시 좀 다르게 생각하시는지 궁금한데요.
취미는 사랑하니까 하는 거고 일은 뭔가 나의 미래나 그 기대감이 생기는 거라고 생각하거든요. 뭔가 내가 만들어내는 틀이라고 생각해서 이거를 바꿨을 때 기대감이나 뭔가 걱정이랑 같이 오면은 취미가 너무 힘들어지고 스트레스를 받으니까 그래서 기대감 없이 하는 게 저는 개인적으로 하는 편인 것 같아요. 네.
근데 문님은 좋아하시는 거를 다 이제 커리어로 만드셨는데 그러면은
네.
기대감을 조금 오히려 일적으로 내려놓고
그냥 내 에너지 자체를 이렇게 긍정적으로 올렸으면은 이 긍정적인 에너지로 계속 밀고 가면은 계속 좋은 게 들어오니까 그걸 믿고 가는 것 같아요. 네. 돈이랑 그런 미래적인 것도 너무 중요하지만 그것도 밸런스가 있어야 내려가진 않고 다시 부정적인 생각들을 하진 않고
밸런스. 답변 감사합니다 두 분 다. 네, 도움이 되셨길 바라며. And then, but as a person who have deeply thought of this question for a while, I do have a little different point of view. A little. So yeah, I value passion, and then I'm always the one who follows what my heart says, right? That's my priority number one. But like when choosing a career, I'd like to put a little more value on what am I good at. I believe, take it or leave it. So here's my take. So basically, job is about making you the one who is needed by other people, right? So for example, I like singing. I enjoy singing, but I'm a terrible singer, right? I am. So, but just because I enjoy singing doesn't mean that my singing is needed by other people. I think this skill is never gonna be needed. Nobody's gonna pay for this show, right? But if I do what I'm good at, then people are willingly be part of this process, and then I believe people are naturally gonna fall for it. Who is gonna hate what they're good at, right?
Right.
And eventually, basically, passion is like love. I mean, relationship. And what you're good at is, I mean, job is like marriage, is what I believe. But like think about a relationship, right? This a feeling of starting a relationship seems to last forever, but like it goes away naturally. I mean, chemically, right? So when you marry someone, so like liking someone so much wouldn't be enough reason to decide to get married to the person. I believe if I wanna get married to someone, I should have this belief that I'll never gonna be bad husband when I'm with her. So job is basically like the same. 대부분의 구독자와 시청자분들이 궁금하실 질문을 조금 드릴게요. 이거는 대답을 안 해주셔도 좋습니다. 그래서 두 분이 좋아하는 것과 그 다음에 내가 오랫동안 관심이 있었던 것들을 이제 커리어 영역으로 끌어와서 이제 삶을 만들고 계신데 그게 파이낸셜 시큐리티를 보장하는 건 아니잖아요. 그러면은 혹시 그런 과정은 어떻게 건너셨는지, 어떻게 극복하셨는지.
그리고 저도 처음에 엄청 이게 궁금했어요. 돈이 안 될 수도 있는데 어떻게 과감하게 하던 일을 포기하나. 그래서 제가 생각한 건 두 개를 다 가져가도 된다. 꼭 저희가 일을 하나만 할 필요는 없잖아요. 꼭 내가 프리랜서 하겠다 하고 지금 다니는 직장을 바로 관둘 필요 없고 저는 어느 정도 유지가 된 다음에 내가 이 본업이 없어도 수익이 날 수 있을 만큼 좀 안정적이게 되면 그때 그만두셔도 되고 아니면 아예 정말 자기 자신을 너무 믿고 어차피 이게 잘 안 돼도 다른 방법이 있다 라고 생각하시면 사실 정말 일자리는 많거든요. 할 일 많고 돈 벌 수 있는 그 방법도 너무 많다 보니까 두려워하시지 않아도 될 것 같아요. 충분히 먹고 살 수 있다. 네.
그 말 되게 좋은 것 같아요. 직업 진짜 많다. 일자리 진짜 많다. 생각보다.
진짜 많아요.
생각보다.
저희가 눈이 높아서 그런 거지.
맞아 진짜로.
사실 다 할 수 있어요.
맞아,
네.
맞아.
그런 각오까지 생각하고 저는 이 일을 하고 있는 것 같아요.
너무 좋은데요. 문님도 조금 나눠주실 말씀이 있다면.
저는 동의하는 것 같아요. 저희가 그 틀을 깨서 사실 할 수 있는 게 너무 많은데 사람들은 뭔가 남들이 하는 이 길을 계속 따라가려고 하니까 이 좀 시야가 좁아지는데 사실 이 세계가 얼마나 넓고 할 수 있는 게 너무 많고 내가 만들어내는 삶인데 사람들은 이제 뭔가 두려운 거죠. 저도 그렇고.
네, 마지막으로는 저희 이제 그 저번 에피소드부터 생긴 그 시그니처 질문이에요.
오,
한국어로 해볼게요. 만약에 여러분들의 이야기가 여러분들의 삶이 이야기라면 다음 챕터의 제목은 혹시 뭐가 될 것 같은지입니다.
저는 영어로 그 책상 앞에 붙여 있는 글이 있는데 그게 shoot the arrow and just trust the horizon and not the map. So it's like trusting the process.
저는 만화 같은 제목이 떠올라서
너무
뭐 무슨 일이야? 왜냐면 매일매일 저희가 예상할 수 없는 일들이 일어나고 저는 하루 그 다음날 그 다음날 계속 더 좋아진다고만 생각하거든요. 네. 나빠질 일은 없고 늘 발전하고 늘 더 좋아지고 더 기쁜 일이 일어날 거다라고 확신을 거의 하면서 살고 있어서 그 방향대로 뭔가 일이 풀리는 것 같아요. 좋게 생각하니 안 좋았던 것도 좋게 보고 그러려고 노력하고 그러면 좋은 일만 생긴다.
너무 좋은데요. 두 분.
기대되는.
사실 제가 이제 게스트로 두 분을 초대한 거긴 한데 오늘 두 분한테 그냥 강의 듣는 느낌으로 앉아 있었어요. 그래서
저 너무 힐링됐어요.
네, 문 목소리 들으면서 약간 정화되는 그런 느낌이죠. 뭔가 나 쓰레기 같은 사람인 것 같고 갑자기.
너무 힐링됐어요.
네, 저희 이제 마무리하면서 두 분 이제 각자 아티스트로 이제 열심히 여러 작업물들 내고 계시잖아요. 그래서 저희가 그 홍보 한번 하실 시간 드릴게요.
우선 저는 순문 타투라고 핸드포크 타투를 하고 있고요. 그래서 자연을 좋아하고 좀 컬러풀한 에너지를 받고 싶은 분들이면 정말 좋아하실 것 같고요. 그리고 일러스트 작업도 하고 있고 좀 긍정적인 바이브와 아까 말한 것처럼 좀 삶을 즐겁게 보는 방법 이런 것들을 그림이랑 라이프로 담고 있어서 혹시 관심이 있으시다면 좋은 에너지를 받아가세요.
저는 장문이라고 하고요. 소개를 하자면 약간 스토리텔러이자 슬로우노마드 삶을 살고 있고 음악을 지금 하고 있는데 뭐 라이프 스타일이 다양하게 콘텐츠도 만들고 영상이랑 뭐 사진 그런 거를 통해 나의 이야기를 이렇게 나의 마법처럼 이야기하는 그런 스토리텔러로 하고 있어요. 활동하고 있어요.
네, 앞으로도 이제 두 아티스트가 만들어내는 멋진 작업물들과 이야기들 많이 기대해 주시길 바라면서 네, 우리 순문 장문 우리 문시스터즈와 함께했던 에피소드 이렇게 마무리하도록 하겠습니다. 고생하셨습니다.
감사합니다.
감사합니다. 고생하셨습니다.
수고하셨어요.
문시스터즈.
시스터스.
귀엽다.
그러니까 두 분 또 나와주면 안 돼요? 팬 생길 것 같아요.
영어 공부 더 해야겠어.